ask you a question. Because, especially with you guys and during like the era when you guys were hot, dancing was such an integral part of hip hop. Because, in the beginning, dancing was very part of hip hop with break dancing and everything else like that. But then, as you guys are getting hot, you guys were considered, some of the best dancers in hip hop. And there was a lot of groups. MC Hammer obviously was on fire. Vanilla Ice,
sure.
Was big on the dancing thing. In the music videos, you would see guys dancing.
Yeah.
Right?
Totally.
But then at one point, and you could potentially blame it on NWA, like dancing just sort of stopped. By rappers. And you fast forward to 2020, 2021, I can't even think of a single male rapper who dances.
No, not really.
Maybe a little two-step or whatever, but actually dances, choreographed dancing,
no.
Zero, zip. And it's been like that for probably 25 years.
Yeah, if you want to see somebody dance, you got to go watch a Chris Brown video or something.
Not a rapper, though. He's a singer.
Not a rapper.
Now singers will dance. R&B never really, let go of the dancing. But rap, you can't. Nah. I'm literally...
Gangsta rap killed it. Hurt it. And then, we've been trying to bounce back ever since. But you're right. That used to be like a prerequisite. Like you had to kind of move around. Like, what are you doing? How are you entertaining people? You had to kind of jam. And then, I think once the gangster rap hit, it wasn't about dancing. You know what I'm saying? And then even to that point, I think was it Goody Mob made a record like people don't dance on ball. All they do is this. All they do is this.
Yeah.
All they do is this. Or they just look cool or look hard and whatnot. Yeah, that was the thing. But it's weird. I think people still, and maybe that's why people still like our stuff and people still were going to our concerts and stuff, man. They go back and look and they said, man, look at the colors, look at people dancing, look at people having fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I see a younger generation reaching back to our material.
Right,
but they're just not doing it now.
You just sort of lose, because like in high school, like I would go to dances. I would dance. Like, I was a break dancer back in the day. Like dancing to me was such an integral part of me being into hip hop. It just was. You go to clubs, you dance with girls, like dancing. And yet, the baby.
You get this?
The baby.
Yeah, that's how you got the girl. You got to dance. You got to dance with the girl.
But and I feel like if I could say that one big thing is missing in hip hop these days that we had back in the day, I think is the dancing.
I would agree with that. Particularly on the hip hop tip. You're right. The rappers they're just they got all that money to their head and all this and that, but they're not.
Yeah,
they're not jammed. But you know who I saw? Dance a little bit. Was it the baby?
That's why I said, the baby.
Yeah, the baby.
Little bit.
I saw him
in fact, and I actually looked it up, in the Bop video, he actually had male choreographed dancers.
Yeah.
Which was, and he sort of did a little two-step, but that's what I'm saying. But even him, he wasn't really part of the choreography like that in the way that a Chris Brown would be.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man.